Tonight say the gun violence debate should not be about guns, but rather should be about mental health.
RTV6's Jason Fechner joins us now with more on this. Jason?
Good evening, Todd and Erica. Good evening, everyone. 1 in 4 adults suffers from some type of mental illness. That's according to the National Institute on Mental Illness, and less than 40% of them get treatment. Improving that, Republican leaders say, could help to curb cases of gun violence ahead of time, and a local program could be a model for other communities.
My New Year's resolution is to move forward on our unfinished business, our epidemic of gun violence.
We need to deal with this issue, and I think the best means of dealing with it is to recognize that first and foremost, this is a mental health crisis.
Indiana Republican Congressman Todd Young told RTV6 Monday that the president should redirect the gun control debate if he wants to make a real change.
For President Obama to show real leadership, he'd step out and propose means of addressing mental health challenges as opposed to trying to go after law-abiding citizens who are exercising their fundamental rights to carry firearms.
And that's what many Republican leaders say this debate now comes down to, not necessarily fewer guns, but more access to mental health care.
There are a lot of needs out there.
Suzanne Clifford heads up a task force in Fishers in place for about a year that brings first responders together with schools, healthcare experts, community leaders, you name it.
So we looked at education and training for law enforcement, for schools. We looked at how do you improve access and coordination of care.
The gun debate aside, that task force is working to educate and bring awareness to the problem before, for some, through suicide, abuse, or worse, it's too late.
If we get to the root cause of some problems, and sometimes it is an illness that needs to be treated.
And Clifford has already worked with other area communities in Indiana on setting up a task force there similar to the one in place in Fishers right now. As the public awareness grows to a shortage of mental health care options, surely much more to come in the days, weeks, and months ahead as this debate is going nowhere. Erica and Todd?